Welcome back, everyone, to LBS Responds To episode number 115. So yes, welcome back, everyone, to another episode of my weekly Q&A series that you hear on my channel. And before we get into the questions this week, I got a couple notes I want to go over with you guys. First off, I know I've not uploaded for a couple days and have not live streamed. If you guys want to go check me out, though, I was on a couple live streams last week. First one being over on Ryan's stream, Mandrproductions, over on Twitch. It was about 4.5 hours of just me and him talking about 2023 Somerset leaks and rumors. All the stuff that has been revealed. Actually, the pictures got revealed right when we were streaming. So we had our live reactions on those and went over everything coming out in the future. The Venator, the Gunship, the Ghost. Over 4 hours of us talking about them. And then the following day, I was on a couple of Brickheads, a couple hour stream over there talking about Lego, of course, as well, and it was a really good time. So if you guys want some stuff to listen to, I was on both those streams, and let me just tell you, both of them were fantastic, but genuinely, for people that watch this channel, I strongly, and I mean highly recommend watching that Ryan and I, stream over there on Twitch. That was, if you want to, keep up to date on the Lego Star Wars leaks and rumors and news. Again, we go over some speculation, and both me and him, came up with a lot of good, ideas and conversation, and it was a great time. So there's that, guys. Second off, kind of for myself right now, definitely check out my extra LifeBricks and my LifeBricks clips channel. I'll be posting a lot more on both those. I actually posted a LifeBricks clips video for the first time in 2 years. So the LifeBricks clips channel will pretty much be taking short little pieces, probably 2 or 3 clips per live stream that I'm on, or my personal streams, and kind of doing those highlights there. If you can't sit through an entire 2 or 3 hour stream, I'll post little 3 or 4 minute clips of kind of some of my favorite moments and conversations. So definitely go check those out. You guys will probably notice the title of this video too. The first thing that's in the title is no 2023 Lego Star Wars Republic Gunship. This is a topic that was not a question in this video, but something that has been asked a lot in my comment sections, my DMs, my Instagram comments, and I've seen it even on Facebook posts. I've seen it on Reddit even. I've seen it over a lot of places, and it genuinely does seem like there is a percentage of people that are confused about how the sets that got revealed the other day are coming out August 1st, 2023, and the stuff like the Ghost, the T6 Shuttle, the other Ahsoka set, the Republic Gunship, those are all coming out September 1st, 2023, and the Venator's coming out in October. So people were kind of wondering, where's the Gunship pictures? Is that not coming out? Was it a fake rumor? Believe me, if you just check some of those comment sections, you see that a lot. And just in case, again, for everyone that doesn't know right now, or the people that just want clarification from me, if you just come to me for your Lego Star Wars news and rumors and leaks, I'm here to clarify with you guys. That stuff that got revealed is August 1st, and the Gunship is still happening September 1st, 2023. We'll probably see pictures, I would guess late June, if not, early July, mid-July. All right, so that's knocked out of the way. I wanted to put it in the title. I wanted to express it right off the bat because that is something I feel like a lot of you guys might be questioning. And there's that, but let's move on to the actual questions for this week, guys. We start off with a dark right here. Ask LBS, do you think we will ever see a set with clones with and without helmet holes? So this is a huge discussion, of course, over the past year, ever since the 212th, the ATTE, and you kind of know my take on it, a couple of other YouTube takes on it, and my take on this right here, and I think this will definitively kind of tell us the answer. I think first off, if I had to place a bet on it, I'd say these helmet hole helmets are going to last until they come up with a new mold or a new print design. I think they're probably here to stay until late 2020s, if not even into 2030s, which is kind of crazy to think about. I do think that because I think they don't know anything's wrong. I think the interview when they said, hey, this is how it's, this is perfect, this is how we planned on doing it, there's nothing wrong in our eyes. I don't think they're going to be changing it. And the first time we get a Phase 2 Commander Grievous, think about this, guys. If they come out with an ATTE, or not an ATTE, an ATAP or a turbo tank, with Phase 2 Commander Gree and some, Kashyyyk Scouts or whatever, in a set like that, you fundamentally do not need helmet holes for visors or antennas or anything. Commander Gree doesn't wear one. Kashyyyk Scouts don't wear any. So in a set like that, if they don't revert to the original mold for that Phase 2 Commander Gree, with no helmet holes, because he doesn't need one. That entire set doesn't even need a bag of them in the actual set. That you just don't need those. if Commander Gree has helmet holes, you know, say next year, 2 years from now, whatever, you know, he comes in a set. You know, if Commander Gree ends up having helmet holes on his helmet, I think that definitively tells us LEGO was not reverting on that that choice right there, and it's here to stay for, again, I think all of the 2020s. You know, I hate to say it, but I think all of the 2020s we will see those helmet holes, you know, on proper clones and improper clones, and will be kind of that burden on our shoulders for the years to come. So there's my thoughts on that. Definitely leave your thoughts down below, guys. Do you guys think that this is actually going to be, you know, changing anytime soon, or do we have another, you know, 5-10 years? Next up, we have Toyo Man. He says, ask LBS, do you like microfighters, and do you think they'll eventually return to the way when they first came out, or be retired like the Planet line of sets were? So, first off, I really do like microfighters. I think they're the best, you know, $10, I guess nowadays, you know, $15, $16. I think they're pretty much, you know, the best version of a small set, you know, for 10 or 15 bucks with one minifigure and one little build. Although, you know, and again, I think microfighters, I think they should return. I really do. I like them a lot. It was a really big vibe back in like 2014, 2015, 2016, you know, when they were coming out with, you know, 4 to 6 to 8 of them per year. It was just a really fun time. But, you know, naturally for me, you know, if you want my honest truth, I would say get all that stuff out of the way. You know, don't give us mechs, don't give us microfighters, don't give us Planet Series, and just give us that sweet spot of that little $4.99 poly bag, you know, with a minifigure in it. You know, just like how they do with Marvel. They're both under Disney. Why is Star Wars not doing it? Don't tell me Hasbro. That's not true. So the case with that is, you know, people aren't buying the microfighters or, you know, the mechs for the builds most of the time. You know, they're buying it for the minifigure. So if they were to do a poly bag with a minifigure, that's the best of both worlds. So there's my true thoughts on that. Microfighters are the best of what they're doing, but they should be doing the poly bags, which are even better. So next up, we have Cheese. They say, ask LBS, do you think Phase 1 Fox will go up or down in value after Phase 2 releases? So this is something I've seen a lot of people, you know, asking me and just kind of talking about. He's obviously, I mean, he's going to be, you know, at least staying where he is. You know, I'm not a financial advisor, but, you know, Phase 1 Fox, of course, you know, why would he not be staying, you know, where he's at, let alone just keep on, you know, creeping up a little bit? Because, you know, as is, I've always preached this, you know, they're two different minifigures. Just like how the 332nd clones, the 2020 version's always going to be worth more than the 2023 version. You know, helmet hole or not, it's just the fact is a different minifigure. You know, the older one's more rare. You know, in that case, you know, the older one does look better, you know, subjectively, but the older one does look better, you know, to most people. So that value is always going to be there, you know, of $10, $15, $20, when the newer one's going to probably settle around $4 or $5, you know, in a battle pack like that. You know, same thing with Fox right here. You know, they're two different minifigures to begin with, let alone in a case like this, they're two different phase troopers. I mean, they're completely different. You know, it's the fact of the matter, you know, rarity or not, you know, differences or not, you know, when you're looking for a collectible, you know, a Phase 1 or a Phase 2 for your minifigure collection, or making a mock with them, they're just two different figs. They really truly are. So Phase 1 Fox has no reason until they, you know, release a updated Phase 1 Fox, which even then it's not really going to take it too far down in value, more so just halt the fact of, you know, people actually wanting to pay that price and, you know, buy it up. You know, the sell-through rate would go down. But when you're comparing Phase 1 and Phase 2, I see no reason why, you know, anything with Phase 1 Fox will be slowing down anytime soon. So there's my thoughts. Definitely leave your thoughts down below if you guys think differently, though. Next up, we have Justin right here, pretty much saying, if Star Wars mechs turn out to be popular, what characters could you see LEGO making next? So either way we look at this, you know, the mechs, if they're popular or not, I think they're here to stay for a couple years. I don't think they're only going to be a one-time thing. I think we're going to get them for at least 3 more years, or I guess 2 more years, you know, not including this year. And it'll probably be the exact same way they're doing a lot of these other kind of sub-themes. They'll give us 2 or 3 years of, you know, all original trilogy stuff. You know, the next wave of mechs next year, I'm willing to bet $10 on it. It's going to be, you know, a Scout Trooper, Luke Skywalker, a Rebel X, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just something that's not, you know, or something that is original trilogy. So that's going to be the case with that. Then I think they're going to maybe sneak in a prequel or sequel character, maybe in 2 years. But other than that, you know, what characters could I see LEGO making next? Anything from the original trilogies on the table, and anything on the, you know, from the prequels is underneath the table. You know, it's being hidden from us, you know. But I think, yeah, OT or nothing for those mechs for a while. Next up, we have Clip Productions right here. Are you going to be at Brickworld Chicago on the public days? He has a 501st Battle Pack that he wants every content creator to sign. So yes, I will be there all 5 days. Brickworld Chicago is coming up. I think it's the 14th to the 19th. Including private and public days. So I only live like 30 minutes away. So yes, I'll be at all 5 days, all 5 days of those, private and public. I'm getting in there on Wednesday. I'm just staying at the hotel there finally for the first time. I just felt like it was the proper thing to do. I got the money for it this year. And also, if I need to take a 10-minute break from the convention, I can go up to my room and just kind of chill out there. You know what I'm saying? So I am staying at the hotel there. I'll be there, all of Wednesday, all of Thursday, all of Friday, all of Saturday, then all of Sunday until 6 p.m. pretty much. I think that's like when closing ceremonies kind of end, 4, 5, 6 p.m. and then I'll make the 30-minute hike back to my house. So yes, I will be there. Anyone that's going at any point, feel free to come up to me. I'm down to take pictures, sign anything. I will be bringing some sig figs, some custom printed sig figs. For the most part, I'm just doing trades with other people's sig figs, but I probably will be giving away maybe 1 or 2 of them, and I will be selling 5 or 10 of them for probably just like $10 a piece. Kind of just like what I paid for them. And if you guys want to get some custom printed LifeBricks sig figs, I will be doing that. And other than that, I'll just be hanging around those 5 days. So definitely come up to me. Can't wait to meet some of you guys and talk with you all and see what's going on. So yeah, can't wait. Only 2 weeks from now. See you guys there. Speaking of conventions, I just figured, it was perfect timing to kind of bring this one up too. Squidical says, ask LBS, will you be attending Brickfair Virginia in August? At this current point, no, I will not be. Brickfair Virginia is way farther. It's going to be $1,000 trip just to like kind of get down there, let alone spend any money, actually at the convention or food or anything. So this year, I don't think I will be going. I could probably swing it. It's not so much the money thing, but I just don't think that vibe is kind of where I want to be at. Brickworld Chicago has always kind of been like my personal, Lego convention, super close to me, kind of like the bigger hub these days. Kind of everyone goes to Chicago. Virginia is kind of falling off a little bit. This year I won't be going to Virginia, but next year I got a feeling I probably will be. I think next year I'll kind of be at that point where I'll probably be maybe going to like 3 or 4 conventions a year just because I can afford it, I can spare the time and stuff like that. But yeah, this year, no Virginia. Captain Bricks just has a quick question here. If he has $200 to spend on 2023 sets, what sets should he buy? So at the end of the day, look, spend your money how you want. But if I had $200 myself, I would probably pick up the Gunship for $140. And I would try to swindle another $10, look in the couch cushions, go mow a lawn, go mow your neighbor's lawn, grab an extra $10-20. And I would pick up, the Republic Gunship for $140. And then on top of that, the $70 T6 Shuttle, which, brings you up to, $210 plus tax. But there's kind of my best double combo I recommend for the summer, I feel. And last up for this week, we have Christopher Bray right here. Where did you get those large minifigures? So these two over here that you guys can see, the Anakin and the Darth Maul, those are actually just the Lego Star Wars alarm clocks. That's all it is. The lightsabers are 3D printed. And then over here, the battle droid is just 3D printed. The seller got those from on Mercari. He's not there anymore. I ordered a second thing from him, or a second package from him. It all came in broken, and then he blocked me, deleted his account, and he's not there anymore. So I got some good stuff from him initially, but then I kind of got scammed, but he's long gone. That was like 2 years ago. So I do answer this question here and there. I get this question all the time. So if you guys are lucky enough to watch to the end of this video and you guys were wondering, that's the truth on those large minifigures, because I know that definitely does draw a lot of attention in the video. So that is everything for today, guys. Just a quick little Q&A video. Again, my apologies for the lack of uploads and live streams. It's just the truth of it. I've been grinding out the Bricklink store a lot more. That's obviously again, another source of revenue. I was kind of neglecting it for a little bit. YouTube, I've kind of been a little demotivated as is. I've been on some other people's live streams, of course. I will be streaming on my channel next Tuesday. And also another big thing is, my health and everything. I've been going to the gym a bunch, dieting a whole bunch, trying to shred off as much, poundage as I can before the, Brickworld. And, you guys kind of know how it is. Again, just when you're dieting, and then I'm taking it pretty extreme right now. I'm going to chill out on it, of course, like after Brickworld, but like going into Brickworld, like I, took 3 weeks, and I'm just like, I'm going extreme with this. So I'm definitely not like in the best like mental state to kind of like, I don't know, be doing everything. I'm definitely kind of just like, kind of being like a loner, kind of just working on my own stuff, and just kind of sitting here doing my own thing and going to the gym and eating, light and everything like that. So there's everything for today's video, guys. Be sure to follow me on my other YouTube channels, on my Instagram. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys, and stay safe.